Hello guys, today I've got Cudy P2 Router and I'm going to show you how you can easily fix that your DHCP address conflicts on the network. A DHCP address conflict on the Cudy P2 router happens when two devices on your network are assigned or configured with the same IP address. This can cause devices to disconnect, show no internet, fail to access the router, or behave intermittently. Common causes may be that your device has a manually configured static IP inside the DHCP pool. Two DHCP servers are running on the same network. All DHCP leases are stuck. Another router extender is assigning addresses. WISP bridge mode is creating overlapping networks. The first thing that you need to do is to identify the conflict. You need to first prepare yourself your phone. Then, here in the control panel, you need to scroll down to the devices. Of course, the control panel is placed on the Cudy.net website. Here we've got, as you can see, one device now connected. But if you have multiple devices, you need to check their IP addresses and check for duplicate IP addresses on unexpected devices, same MAC address appearing twice. Number 2, restart network devices. When it comes to the quick fix, turn off the affected devices, restart, so unplug from the power Cudy P2, wait for the router to reconnect to 5G or LTE. Then turn the devices back on. The router will issue fresh DHCP leases. Number 3, renew the device IP addresses. On your Windows, you need to open command prompt. So cmd enter. Here you need to type ipconfig without any spaces. ipconfig ipconfig space / release. ipconfig space / release. Then the same ipconfig space / renew. Then you need to just type ipconfig and you need to confirm that the device received a new IP. On your macOS, you need to go to the system settings, then network, Wi-Fi or Ethernet, details, TCP IP, renew DHCP lease. On your Android phone, open Wi-Fi network, tap your Cudy network, choose forget network and then reconnect. On your iPhone, do the same. Open settings, then Wi-Fi, info icon near your web, near your Wi-Fi network, and here forget this network. Then connect to this network back again, and now you need to check if you have received new IP. Number 4, check the DHCP range settings. Open here settings, then here advanced, and in the network you should see DHCP server. Here we've got DHCP server and we've got IP start. So when it comes to the router IP, it's always this thing, 0.1. So DHCP range should be, for example, from 100 or 200 to 200. Avoiding. You need to avoid assigning static devices inside this range. So, number 5, move static devices outside the DHCP pool. A common mistake is that your router DHCP pool, for example 100 to 200, like 192.168.10.100 and to 200. In this range you've got some device that has static IP. You need to, or for example printer manually is set to 150 or laptop receives 150. So we've got here IP conflict. So set another IP, like for static devices, like for example 99, 98, 97, and for the DHCP clients 100 to 200. You can of course create sub networks, etc. But it's a topic for another video. So that should be it for this video. Goodbye.